One last question before.
It's the voice is very unclear and very.
Again, I don't feel in control of anything.
So then why do you feel that you should be in control? And you're not going to hear the question. This question has written all over it. It wants you to answer, and you're going to have to do everything in your power to not fall for the.
Can you repeat the question, please?
The question is, why do you that you should be in control of the things that you would like to be in control of, if nothing in your life is under your control?
Okay, thank you.
You fell for it. Still too distant and too faint. Go ahead.
Namaste, Kapil. Thank you for your generosity in giving your time to these Twitter spaces. It's truly, truly valuable to me. I have a question. So I put on many faces and personas to function in this world. And every day and many times during the day, I'm either untruthful, manipulative, to have things go my way, embellish, exaggerate things, and so on. I know very well that these are all fake and lies. So my question is, does being truthful in one's daily speech and action important to finding truth? How much of an impediment is this behavior?
No, it's not. It's not, because you're treating it as a cost-benefit analysis. So if somebody was to ask me, should I seek the truth, I would say no. If somebody would ask me, should I tell the truth, I would say no. And me saying no does not mean that they should tell lies, and me saying no does not mean that they should not seek the truth. I'm simply responding to the question that's being asked. And so your question is, if I speak the truth, will that benefit me? Will that help me? And if it's a choice for you, it's no point in doing it, because then that's just one extra prescription that is added to your 700 million other prescriptions. And frankly, speaking the truth will just be as false as you purport to being already.
Hi, Kapil. If I take the 30,000 feet view that, as you suggest, sometimes it feels very nihilistic. I wonder and it makes me wonder if that's the right state.
Okay, so you're an intellectual. What is these words your group of intellectual has invented? Nihilistic. What the hell does that mean? What does any kind of istic mean? Why the categorization of different things into different neat little pockets, and you could put, like you put pills and Monday through Sunday, and then arrange a goodness and a badness and a judgment around it? What do these stupid, idiotic, intellectual phrases mean? Don't bring irrelevance.
I asked this question once before, and I could hear you talk, but I couldn't quite make out what you were audible. The question then was, to briefly, the regretful that I've said to others, and the things that have said to me that I feel hurt over, are those things not so much that they're choices or decisions, but are they instead simply an effect of the cause or causes leading up to that effect?
These are things which are always going. So to try to put them into some intellectual framework that you can understand won't really help you.
Hi, Kapil. Sandeep here. Actually, my question is two-part. I'm all happy with my life, but again, I think the problem is the peer social pressure. What I'm talking is, like, have a friend circle, a good friend circle. But I notice, like, as the friends move up in the tier, even though we are friends, their behavior change. And I feel like a disconnect. So how to deal with the peer pressure, how to stay happy in your life, even though the people...
Okay, number one,
yes.
Friends don't make anybody happy.
Yeah.
So if you have a friends circle, which the vast majority of people do, there's going to be problems. So the possibility of you dropping the friend circle, not that you should, not that I recommend it, I don't care. But the fact that the possibility of you dropping the friends circle is basically zero, because the overwhelming majority of human beings enjoy socializing and talking nonsense with their friends. So in that friends circle, so-and-so do this, the other guy is going to say this, The third guy is going to, as you say, rise up in the ranks, and he's going to change. Your entire life is not going to be, it already is, a juggling act. And you're going to be juggling all of these issues. The friends circle is yet another million issues that you have willingly entered into, on top of the 50 million issues that you have in other parts of you. And that's never going to end.
Simple question. So you work with athletes sometimes, and I've seen you mention golf and hockey and swimming. Do you prefer working with athletes in certain sports more than others? And I guess, is there some sports you just don't want to accept, like football or basketball or anything?
What's the relevance of this question? Why are you asking?
It was just curiosity.
Curiosity doesn't work.
Upon arriving at my goal and destination, is it natural for a new goal or destination to come up? Or
So what do you really want to ask? Don't summarize it with a neat little bow on top. Ask what you want to ask.
Was the initial goal or arrival, I guess this is just judgmental terms, but was it even big enough if you've arrived there and then a new goal or destination comes up?
I don't know. It depends upon what you want. There's no rule there. If there's something else that you happen to be interested in, then you want to pursue something else, then so be it. I mean, that's nothing to read into.
The dream as a dream, you've done all you need to do. Is that, and to stop looking for a way out? Is that pretty much it?
So all that's nonsense. It's nonsense. It's nonsense because, just make up a bunch of words, throw them in a soup, put them together, and then say, is that the way it is? It's just conceptualizing crap. But what are you going to do with that? So what if someone told you, yes, that's all there is? What are you going to do? When you get off this call, what are you going to do? How is your life going to change? Well, now that you know that someone told you that's it, great. You can put on your shirt. You can get a patch which says that's it on your upper left chest. Okay, you're going to walk around saying that's it. The dream of the dream, whatever the hell you said, that's what it is. Okay, so what? What are you going to do now?
Thanks for your time, Kapil. I'm trying to reconcile something. Would you consider, or should I consider, self-help books in the same category as a book that teaches math or investments or something like that?
I mean, it depends. If you have gotten something substantial out of math and investment, then you can read self-help books and see if they give you something substantial. I've written extensively about self-help. It doesn't really matter because I'm not suggesting that you read what I write or have any affinity towards it. But if the question you're asking is, should you read self-help books? I have no recommendation one way or the other.
Well, I meant in terms of prescriptions and so forth. Would a book about math follow a prescription, or would you consider them to be different?
Do you think that you'll find self-help books that don't prescribe?
No, I don't like self-help books, but I do think a book like, even for my son, if it teaches him math or teaches me investments, if I didn't know anything before, an introduction book would set you on your path.
It depends what your path that you're looking for is.
Fair enough.
Depends what you mean by path. There's no right or wrong. It depends what path you're looking for.
Fair enough. Thank you.
I have a lot of questions that would sound a lot prettier or make me sound smarter. But the fact is I only have one problem. And it seems that obviously nothing works. I'm hyper aware of my mortality, and I even set an end date so that there's no ambiguity of when that is. It can't be pushed off. But it seems that nothing, including that, allows me to be constant.
So just so we're clear, I'm not here. I don't want to be a part of any type of suicide plan.
I understand.
That's what you're saying.
No, not at all.
So I'm not.
No.
Okay.
My question is, there is nothing that will allow me to leave the cycle of constant pleasure chasing. So I can't sustain focus on anything because I'm trapped in that cycle and nothing allows me to leave it. And yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then I don't see a difference between an end date sooner rather than later, other than there's a family that I care about.
Well, I mean, the bottom line is that everything has a truth. There's a way to everything in one's life. If one believes that they don't want to pursue something that they really want, then so be it. But everything has a truth. It's just that everyone has become so brainwashed by prescriptions that that's the only tool that they can go to, and it's a useless tool at that. So, but the idea that it can't be done, that's personal if one feels that. But is that true? Absolutely.
Hey, Kapil. I have a question in terms of why should someone seek for truth? If for me, if I am quite happy with the normal society.
But wait a minute, did I ever recommend that you?
No, of course not. Yeah, but because I
so then why are you asking why should someone? You would only ask that question to someone who said that you should. You would not ask the question why should someone do something unless that person had first said that you should.
Yeah, got you. Because I kind of go between two sides. Like I at one side I understand the urge of looking for truth. On the other side, which pulls me always is there is society, there is other pleasures, and which also I am enjoying. So there is this is a duality in which I am right now going through, and that's the reason I just asking.
Yeah, everyone's lost in that sense, and it's just up to an individual. Something inside them wants to pursue truth or not.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is the act of becoming pure sort of like cleaning your house? Is there like
your voice is breaking up?
Is the act of becoming pure sort of like cleaning your house? At the start, is there one big mess to clean up? And then for the rest of your life, is there lots of there's some cleaning to do because you've already done a big clean, and then you clean a little bit, and there's a feeling of ease? Or have I misunderstood?
Well, why do you want to be pure?
It seems like the most pleasant thing to do.
Then you'll never get there.
Okay.
Because it isn't about pleasantry.